Wow, look at that downpour. I really outdid myself there, didn't I?
Rainbow Dash said, looking out the barn door into the rain she'd made. You sure did, Sugar Cube, Applejack replied, giving the sky-blue Pegasus next to her a quick, sidelong glance. True to form, the other mare did not notice it, or the slight quaver of nervousness in the Earth Pony's voice. Applejack wasn't much given to planning, she was the first to admit it. She preferred to tackle things straight on when they came up, but that didn't mean she couldn't be more cunning and subtle on the rare occasions when she thought those qualities were required. This was one of those, and so far everything had gone right according to plan. Now, if she could just gather the courage for the next step.
Okay, was that all you wanted from me?
Dash continued, stirring her wings with a faint rustle.
Because I think it's just about the time for my special job well done afternoon nap.
No! Applejack yelped, the word coming out so quick and loud that it made Dash turn her head to look at the Earth Pony curiously. I mean, I do have something else for you. Besides, don't you think it's kinda cozy here in the barn, with just the two of us and the rain outside and all? Rainbow Dash considered her surroundings for a second. An older, outlying barn near the back of Sweet Apple Acres, holding at this time of the year just a few bales of last year's hay and a stack of broken apple baskets in the corner. And Applejack, of course, looking at her with kind of a particular expression.
Nah, not really. Kinda gloomy, actually. So, what is it, AJ?
Applejack's tail swished nervously, lightly brushing against the Pegasus pony's rear leg. Well, it's kinda hard to say. I mean, I know what it is, but I'm not quite sure how to go about saying it.
Is this the part where you confess your undying love to me?
Dash asked with a broad grin, giving Applejack a wing nudge to the ribs. Actually, Sugar Cube? Yeah, Applejack said, dropping caution and going with the opening the Pegasus had given to her. We've known one another for what, 4 years now? Ever since you moved in from Cloudsdale and took up the weather patrolling gig. And, well, I've been fond of you right from the start. But now, after Twilight showed up last year, and we've been through a lot together, I can't help it. But I'm falling in love with you, Rainbow Dash. Having finally admitted her feelings out loud to the Pegasus, Applejack felt relieved. No matter what was going to happen now, she'd gone and done it, like you did in the Apple family. No beating around the bushes and shying around the mare of your dreams, like a colt at his first barn dance. Dash met her gaze, an expectant look on her face. Seconds seemed to stretch into hours, the only sounds the drumming of the rain against the barn roof and Applejack's own heartbeat. It was echoing in her ears, louder and louder, as her relief started to change into dread. Had she blown it all? Then the Pegasus spoke.
Whoa. I was waiting for the punchline, but you're not joking, are you?
The very suggestion made Applejack's ears flatten with anger. This ain't no stupid joke or filly prank, Rainbow Dash, she said, again using her friend's full name. I meant every word I said.
Oh, yeah, that whole element of honesty thing,
Dash said, her tone light, but her magenta eyes unusually serious.
Gotta say, you caught me by surprise, AJ. I never pegged you for a filly fooler.
Applejack winced a little at the slang term, but there hadn't been any malice in Dash's voice when she used it.
If you'd asked me to point hooves among other girls, I would have picked Twilight. I mean, she's a purple unicorn, and my dad always said...
Noticing Applejack's expression, she stopped.
Sorry, I'm just going all pinky on you, am I? Running my mouth off like this. You really caught me by surprise, that's all. It's just that I don't think... Oh, horse feathers, I've got no idea what I'm thinking.
Applejack gulped. But But what do you feel? She ventured.
I feel confused. Ow! I'm not joking either, Applejack.
Dash rubbed her side where Applejack had lashed out with her leg. The earth pony was grinding her teeth together, but there were now tears welling up in her eyes.
I'm sorry. I'm just no good with this emotional stuff. You're the first person who's ever told me they're in love with me.
That made Applejack blink. Really? Not even Gilda? Now it was Rainbow Dash's turn to look baffled.
What? Her? Hell no. Her parents sent her to the junior speedsters because she was getting in trouble with all the Griffin boys. Wow. Did you guys think that me and Gilda were a couple or something? You did, didn't you? Wow.
I thought... And, I mean, you're such a tomcolt, just like me, so... Applejack started. Oh, Celestia, I feel like such a rotten idiot right now, she said, embarrassment and despair welling up inside her. I should have known better than to go judging an apple by its color. Applejack slumped to the floor, bitter little tears trickling down her cheeks as she closed her eyes. Even though she'd been so sure, she had prepared herself to be rebuffed, or so she had thought. But she wasn't ready for this. Not by half. She heard Dash shuffle her hooves, obliviously unsure how to react. Then she felt something warm and feathery across her back, and opened her eyes in surprise. Dash had crouched down next to her, and spread her wing over her, comforting her.
Hey, it's okay. No harm done, right? Listen, AJ, I guess I should be flattered. You're one damn cool pony, not afraid of anything, and a great friend. And just between you and me, I'm not sure I'd say no if the right Pegasus filly flew to me and wanted to make out, but...
But you don't feel the same way as I do. Applejack finished the sentence, feeling miserable.
Nope. Sorry.
They lay in silence for a moment, side by side, Dash feeling Applejack's body shudder beneath her wing with the earth pony's quiet sobs. After a while, she spoke again.
Listen, I know how rutting bad it hurts when somebody tells you they'd rather just be your friend. So I'm not going to do that. I'd rather be some pony who'd love you back, Applejack. But all I can be is me. And I'll be your friend forever, come hail or hurricane. That's not enough, I guess. But I hope it's better than nothing.
Thanks, Dash, Applejack said, her voice still unsteady after her crying jag. There were still tears in her eyes, but there was the faintest hint of a smile on her lips already. You sure are living up to that whole element of loyalty thing, ain't you?
I sure hope so. It'd suck if we had to save the world again and we blew it because of me,
Dash said. They fell silent again, watching as the rain slowly thinned as the pile of clouds above the farm depleted its stores. Dash, I got to ask, please don't tell the gals, won't you? Applejack said hesitantly, not wanting to insult the Pegasus. I'm not sure I'm ready to tell them about, well, how I feel about these things.
Of course not,
Dash replied in a matter-of-fact voice that turned playful as she continued.
Honesty's your gig. I'm sticking with loyalty. Much easier this way. Still, me and Gilda? Didn't you guys see that beak? How the heck griffins can kiss or cuddle? I've got no idea.
Applejack tuned out her friend's words as Dash started a rambling story about her delinquent days at the Junior Speedsters camp with Gilda, and focused on the sound of her voice and the warmth of the wing still sheltering her. Outside, an opening in the clouds let through a narrow beam of sunlight that turned the still-falling rain first into a shimmer of silver, and then into a rainbow. It was beautiful, Applejack thought wistfully, if not as beautiful as the rainbow next to her, but equally out of her reach.